Hey guys, Haruhi did it again. This is fucking a great movie. It's so good. You guys gotta check this movie out. You gotta check this movie out. It's called The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. You probably clicked on it, but it is an astounding movie. This is why there was like a religious cult about Haruhi a couple years ago. Because when these fucks get it right, they knock it out of the park. It's just, it's one of the best anime movies I've ever seen. Or movies, period. One of the best movies. Probably the best movie I've seen this year, which is saying something. The animation, of course, is good. All the technicals are very good. But more importantly, the plot explains a lot of stuff in the Haruhi universe, if you want to put it that way. And it also has real development that kind of that the second season did not have. In a lot of ways, the second season was kind of a build-up for the movie. How I like to think of it is it's kind of like, if you're telling a joke and you go through, it's like there's some build-up before you get to the punchline. Well, the second season was basically just the build-up, and the movie's the punchline in this case. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It is just mind-blowingly good. Now, the movie totally, let me put it this way. You can totally sympathize with what Yuki ends up doing in the movie. I don't want to use too many spoilers. I might throw in a couple. But what Yuki ends up doing in the movie, because, we had to fucking sit through the Endless Eight. You know what I'm saying? And if you sit through the Endless Eight, it totally makes sense why she get frustrated and get all humanized and crap. It also humanizes her character, I should mention. It makes her actually a person and a relevant character that she kind of was in the first season and stuff, but she never was somebody that you felt any real kinship with. We're talking about anime characters, so, this is kind of all relative shit. But you understand what I'm saying. It also, frankly, explains that one episode where they end up drawing that shit on the baseball field, if you know what I'm talking about. The John Smith affair, I guess is what I should call it. Everything in the second season was just build up for this movie. And I think it just makes it, the storyline's getting so complicated that it's just entertaining. It's just, it's so good. Also, one of the things that I liked is when Kion's looking for Haruhi. I'm assuming she goes missing by the title, but it just reminds me of that whole like Nietzsche thing. Do you remember? Maybe you guys don't know this, but Nietzsche wrote in "Thus Spoke Zoroaster," or whatever the fuck you want to call him. There was this guy and he was looking for God and he went all over marketplaces like, "Do you know God? Do you know God?" It's just like that. It's like if you would have subbed in the words, it was just it's good. Of course, that's not relevant to the series. Nietzsche doesn't really play a part probably in the writing. But I think that the other thing we find out is that Yuki can fucking change crap. I didn't know. I assumed that she was like just kind of a basic robot. She was like beep boop bop. I can move a rock. You know what I mean? But now, what the fuck? I just didn't see it coming. It just was astounding. And like I said, the big thing to me though is that they are able to humanize this character that otherwise was kind of just background noise to a certain extent. She was important to the plot here and there, but prior to this movie, she does not play the abundant role that she has. It also shows the relationship with the organization that they're dealing with. Each of these superhero characters have these, organizations. It also shows that Haruhi, she's not as badass as people made her out to be. Yuki rolls her hand in the sky and she disappears. You know what I'm saying? It changes the dynamic of the movie because now, or the overall series, because now you've got multiple characters that can alter reality. You understand? I mean, not a little bit. Like, they can fuck up the whole world. It's not just like a Haruhi show anymore. And that's just, that's incredible to me that they do that. Because it just complicates shit. I mean, because now you don't know, well, you know, Yuki had a bad day. Oh, crap, I don't know what's going to happen. The other, I don't know. I look forward to if they do have a season 3. And God, I hope they have a season 3 because this series is so good. Of course, I could just read the light novels, but I hate reading. But I know I'm totally spazzing out right now, but it's just an amazing series. The other thing that I like is that they, in the beginning, they have the original intro, though the animation's changed a little bit. I think that what I heard was from a friend, and I haven't confirmed this, but one of the reasons why they did that was because they wanted. Now, let me rephrase that. The original intro song is used because originally what they were going to do was they were going to go from the first season to basically the movie storyline. But they did not think they had enough information in the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya to fill out an entire season. So what they did is they basically went to this. Now there's other complicating factors. They fired their team. You all know the deal. We had to wait 3 years. But that's what I understand. Now, I've been kind of hard on the second season. I did not think that it was a total waste. But this is why people like Haruhi. The movie is. You know, it's just so amazing. What else should I mention? I think that it was, the other thing we learned is that, what the hell's the other guy's name? I always forget his name. He's the guy that always smiles a lot. You know, he's in the club. I forgot his name. Anyway, we find out that he's got feelings for Haruhi. Yeah? What the fuck? We all knew that was kind of coming, but at the same time, this means that this movie is so much more relevant. I mean, if you're a fan of the series, you've got to watch the movie, or else... I don't know. Maybe they'll fill this all in the anime series, but I doubt it. The animation style is different from the... how do I put this? The animation... I guess I'll go into the technicals. The animation is really good, but it's kind of K-On! Style, if you know what I mean. I don't mind that, but I do know a lot of people that were really big fans of the first season of The Melancholy Haruhi Suzumiya. Really don't like the new animation that was brought in with the second season and this animation. I don't really have a problem with it. Frankly, if it saves money, go ahead and do it. You know, it doesn't really affect me that much. And I'll also mention that they definitely put time into the animation. They definitely put a lot more. The quality's higher, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's spectacular. Very pretty movie. I'd be willing to see it again. The other thing that I'll say is that the voice actors are decent. Of course, they're excellent. They're more than decent. I should have said that, but they're as great as they ever were. The music, in a way, they use this kind of timeless song for numerous scenes, and I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of a classic piano, kind of really slow. And if you ever watch the trailers for this movie, I like that kind of feel. It's something Japan does a lot more. Most of our trailers end up having a lot of talking, a lot of action. There's more quiet, more subdued, and I kind of dig that. But I think that the music was good too. What else should I mention? I should probably mention Ryoko, that's how I read it. Anyway, she returns. She's the creepiest character in this entire series. She's just so creepy. It's wonderful because she's really nice. She's all these positive things, you know. But you know she's gonna fuck you. You know what I mean? It's just, The other thing that I like is that they definitely left it open to a continuation of the story. They leave things unresolved. they open a lot more questions up, which means that they'll probably have a third season, which is great because it probably is going to be very good. I'm assuming maybe we'll get a second season scenario, but I don't know. Hopefully they continue the series. That's all I'm saying. The other thing I liked about the series is the SOS Brigade when they're recreating it in the other world. That's really, I like that because they had some things that were the same, some things that were a little different, but it matched up pretty nice. And yeah, it was just an incredible series. It also explains to a certain extent why Kyon in the first place is in the SOS Brigade, you know, because he's that John Smith character, right? So it explains a lot. I guess that's kind of it. Subscribe, comment, rate. I could talk about this for another half an hour. Frankly, I've tried doing this video a couple times, and I just went over. So that's basically it. So if I repeated myself, it's because I've done this a couple times and it's just running along in my mind. Anyway, I just said this, but subscribe, comment, rate. Have a great day. Definitely check out this series. I give this 5 out of 5. First 5 out of 5. This is the first 5 out of 5 I've ever given. That's how good this is. On ANN it's number 2. No, this is best movie of like the last 2 years. Check it out. Buy it, support the industry with this one. Anyway, subscribe, comment, rate. Again, I'm going to say that. Have a great day. Bye.